Sea of Thieves have just released an update on the state of the game and have addressed the guild rep exploit, as well as providing an update on the server stability issues that have so far plagued Season 10's release. It also looks like a balance change to Hourglass guild rep versus treasure selling guild rep is on the way. Hello pirates, my name is Ellie and I post regular Sea of Thieves videos on this channel. If you want to stay up to date with the game, then remember to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I put up a new video. If you're looking for people to chat with who like Sea of Thieves, then why not join our Discord? We're a growing community and we'd love to have you over there. The link is on screen and in the comments. So with Season 10, the headline feature was of course guilds. However, with the new guilds system also came an exploit that some players were using in Hourglass to rapidly earn guild reputation beyond intended speeds. We're not talking about simple Ghoul and Glory weekend Hourglass battles with double XP, we're talking about an intentional exploit which was being used in Hourglass to increase guild reputation. Rare addressed this issue in their last State of the Game post last month on the forums, where they explained that they were aware of the issue and that a fix was on the way. They also explained in that post that anyone having used the exploit would see their guild rep removed. In today's update, they have not only confirmed that the exploit has been patched, the work is now underway with the player support team, who'll be working to remove any guild rep achieved using this exploit. They also said that this removal of guild rep would be seen as just a first step for those accounts that were using the exploit. Potentially this could mean that players who use this exploit will be facing more serious consequences. Another thing that was addressed in today's update was the balance of guild rep seen across different activities in the game. I reported in my last video about the higher rep achieved for guilds through Hourglass battles when compared with completing activities in adventure mode like world events and selling treasure. The team were looking into it, and today they've posted an update to essentially confirm that they're looking at a way to balance the rep earned for guilds. Their specific wording was that they plan to revise balance for these playlists in the next update, with the goal of bringing them to an equal footing. It's not clear if they intend on nerfing the Hourglass guild rep or buffing the treasure selling guild rep, but I know for a lot of the community it's going to be disappointing if they nerf Hourglass guild reputation, and instead most of the community would like to see a buff to the treasure selling side of things. Hopefully, at the very least, we'll see a happy medium where perhaps if they do want to tone down the Hourglass rep earned for guilds, they will at least buff the treasure selling side a bit to make them more equal. So bring treasure selling up and Hourglass down a little, rather than a straight up nerf to Hourglass. Rare also mentioned the failure to progress the pathetic tokens commendation in-game, which is for Servants of the Flame handing in Athena flags after getting their Skelly curse. A fix for this issue is slated for the November update, so hopefully they have the data to revert these figures properly for players who have handed in flags after getting their curses. I know a lot of players got their curses over the Halloween weekend's Ghoul and Glory, so hopefully it will be good to get this patched. Rare also mention an issue that's been causing players to not unlock associated achievements when performing the necessary criteria in the game. This issue was temporary and has now been resolved, but they do say that restoring historic progress on these achievements is being worked on, but it is going to take some time to complete. So in last month's update, Rare did address the server stability issues which have been affecting the majority of players on the seas. Today, they've got an update that follows on from the two hotfixes that have been released to try and address the issues. First of all, they reiterate that on the 23rd of October they reduced the player and ship limits of the servers, and while they did see some improvements from this change, it wasn't really enough to have a significant impact on player experience, with them still seeing a lot of servers experiencing strain of some kind. On the 30th of October they did release a hotfix which delivered further improvements, and they then also made a change internally which reduced the quantity of servers that they run on a single virtual machine, and this was an attempt to optimise performance as best they can. However, they are now saying that while there have been some improvements, things are still not where they want to be, and they specifically call out player teleporting and movement as well as hit registration as being the most impacted due to spikes on servers. Essentially, they go on to say that they're still working on it and that they're not considering returning ship or player limits to their previous numbers until they have made many more improvements in this area. I, for one, have noticed an incredible amount of teleporting and hit reg issues in my last few game sessions, and it's been really rough in most battles, with other bugs not even mentioned here, like not being able to wield your weapons properly, the teleporting of players, lag, server jitters, hit reg, and even food reg. Things have been pretty rough for anyone getting involved in battles in Adventure Mode or Hourglass. I really hope that they can get a handle on things before the Skull of Sirens song is released in the next few weeks, because it would really be a shame for battles to be lost because of server issues rather than skill, and the new activity, however good, is going to be overshadowed by more server issues and bugs ruining the gameplay experience for players. So that's today's update. I don't think we have long now until the Skull of Sirens song update, probably late November now by the look of things. Hopefully, alongside the new content, we'll get some real server stability fixes that make a big impact, because right now the game is performing pretty badly in any combat scenarios, and with an update that is essentially a huge PvP voyage with great potential, like I've said before, it would be a real shame if it was overshadowed by server issues. If you like the video, then please do leave a like and subscribe for more Sea of Thieves content. Remember to join our Discord if you're looking to join a relaxed community of Sea of Thieves players. The link is on screen and in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the seas.